What's up YouTube, this is Nick Saying here bringing you another video commentary on Asuka's gameplay. Now I just want to talk about a couple of things before we go on to these two matchups. For one, I had to split the clip to the fact that you guys need to understand the do's and don'ts on what to do with Asuka. Now another thing I wanted to add too, I only have 2 hours experience with Asuka. I was actually motivated by a certain individual. Shout out to Infinity Snipes for giving me the courage to play with Asuka. She's actually a really good character. So we're gonna get started with this matchup in particular. For you, those of you guys who don't know, matchups are actually very important. It actually is a little bit more important than tiers. Tiers don't even exist that much in Tekken 7 or in Tekken games in general. But we're gonna focus on this matchup in particular. This ball player, he really pretty much was trying to make it easier for amongst himself to punish the lows. But what he didn't really understand is that I started to catch on to pretty much suffering lows, and you guys have to understand that when you see someone going for lows, just press down and forward so that way you can low parry. Low parry is very important too, because when you low parry you get an easier punish rate. As you can see in this video, I dropped a lot of combos, but I made up for it after each round with a couple of lows, or a couple of mids, and highs. Another advice I want to give to you guys is that Asuka's highs are really not as useful as her lows and mids. And as you can see that she combos off of the mid, I got a very good punish right there, but I couldn't execute it. As you can see, he was very grab friendly. What you guys want to do when you're in a situation like that, when somebody grabs you, try to tech out of it with square and X. It makes it a lot easier for you to be able to third rate and get your opponent to know that you're not too much of an idiot. So I pretty much hit him with the low because I feel that he wasn't protecting his legs that much. And you have to make sure, guys, that you have to use every low punish to your advantage, because low punishes are very, very, very important. You could do a lot of things with low punishes. As you can see, he didn't even see that coming. Wake up with special guards as opposed to leg punishes and the dragon kick up. It's actually very important. Asuka has a variation where she can pretty much kick up and fluctuate between lows and highs, but since her lows and highs are not very trustworthy, you rather just pretty much use her mids, because her mids is the strongest. A lot of characters have that type of fluctuation between lows and mids, but it's actually easier with Asuka because Asuka's combos are fluctuated between lows. This matchup in particular was a guy that I met at rank match who pretty much was talking a lot of smack, so I had to really pretty much handle him in this 3-0 mix-up. Sorry for the spoiler, but he thought that this was pretty much Street Fighter. Well, not today, buddy. It was actually Tekken 7, so he's obviously playing the wrong game. As you can see, I pretty much covered up the mid mix-up, got the easy combo variation on him, but you're gonna see throughout this match that I made a ton of mistakes, especially being across the wall. What you guys need to know about Akuma is that Akuma, if you have wall damage, his wall damage does not reset. However, you could use a bit of Akuma's wall damage to the advantage if you do use the demon flip setup. But getting back to this type of ordeal, since I saw that he was sweeping too much, I actually wanted to do myself a favor and kind of block low. But I also made it very convenient for myself to pretty much abuse the mid, because like I said, it's very important to create openings for yourself. As you can see, I see that he's throwing projectiles, and he made it a little bit too obvious that he was going for random DPs, thinking that this is also Street Fighter. But as you can see, he's panicking right now because he feels that he has the upper advantage. But make sure you guys understand that when you practice the matchups, it's very important, because it actually makes your circumstances a little bit better, and it educates you a little bit further on the Tekken 7 matchups. But thank you guys so much for viewing this video. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment stating a little bit more practice tutorials for Asuka. This is Nick the Saiyan, and have a blissful day, and say it on.